What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the Charlotte FC Career Mode. I want to apologize to you guys for being out for a week. My wife ended up having to go back to the hospital after her surgery. She had an infection, so she had to go back, and then she ended up having to have another surgery. So we've been away from home for like 2 weeks. So my plan is to pump some of these out for you guys. I'm still trying to do 2 career modes before EAFC 24 comes out. With that being said, we are in a push for the playoffs. We've got Swiderski, Capetti, Juzwiak, Boateng, Diahare, Westwood, Yoronen, Melanda, Carujo, Byrne, and Roberts starting for us. Roberts, the young goalkeeper who finally, here at the end of the season, is starting to equal the ability of Cisniega and Kalina. I do want to put Jones in here. Don't forget, we're trying to get rid of Santos. What do I mean? You guys know very good and well what we're doing because you just saw the last episode. For me, it's been 2 weeks since I've done this. So, yeah. All right, cool. So we're going to put Jones in the starting lineup on the bench. We're going to put him on the bench. All right, and let's see. We're like just right there at the playoff line. We got to win these last 2 games. It's the only way to guarantee a spot. Let's get this done. Let's get this underway. All right. Julian Carranza scored 4 goals in the last 3 games. Hopefully he does not do so against us. That would not be a great way to guarantee ourselves a playoff spot. And Enzo Capetti playing better than the guy controlling him, that's for sure. Oh, I should have played that in for Swiderski. He would have been right there on it. Oh, very good from Westwood. Westwood to Capetti. Capetti, can he play Swiderski in? He's going to play Swiderski in. Swiderski just needs to be clinical in his finishing, and it does in the right corner of the goal, right past the goalkeeper, 1-0 in the 7th minute. Swiderski, the man that's most likely on the move. There was a rumor that just came out in real life about how he would have left to go to a Dutch club had they qualified for the Conference League. That there was a good offer on the table, and it was very, very close. So it's very interesting. I do think it's logical that he will be on the move this winter, which would be sad for Charlotte FC fans all over. He's been really just been our best player, albeit inconsistent at times. He has been our best player so far. But I just don't think you see, with him on the squad, it's hard to start Capetti over him because Capetti's not scoring and Swiderski is. But it's hard to, Roberts almost gets beat there. But the ball goes wide of the post. It's hard to see them both playing at their best while both of them are on the squad, you know? And I had some comments about possibly playing in a 4-4-2, which I have done on here in the past, not in this series, but with Charlotte FC, with Swiderski and Capetti. I had success with it. I enjoyed it. But Charlotte does play a 4-3-3 pretty religiously. So I kind of want to honor that, you know? I want to try to keep it that way, and that's the way I like to play the most anyways. I don't want, just because we have a crowded striker department, I don't want to keep that from playing the style of soccer that is realistic for Charlotte FC. Speaking of realistic, it is very realistic that Swiderski would be on the move anyway. So, and that was a good cross. Scott Arfield looked like he might, or Camille Juzwiak looked like he might be on the end of it there. Nathan Byrne needs to track back here. Adilson Malanda. Oh, what a good save from Roberts, keeping us in this game, keeping us in the playoff hunt. Really, we need 2 wins. There's no way to guarantee ourselves a playoff spot without 2 victories in our final 2 games. And to be honest, Philadelphia Union doesn't need a win. Commentators curse. Clearly that's a bad attitude to have. That's a bad perspective to have. Karol Swiderski. Capetti to halftime. And Charlotte FC tied with Philadelphia Union. Normally I would take points. Normally I'd be happy with points against this team. Very good team. MLS Cup finalists last year and most likely this year as well. You're running out of position there by my own doing. Carujo and Roberts just not able to. He's just eventually, hopefully, he'll be able to hold on to those. Oh, and a good save though. He's got great reflexes. The young goalkeeper, poised to be an American star for sure. Oh, come on, Roberts. Those are the kinds of ones he needs to hold on to. It avoids giving him a second opportunity to capitalize on the position. Good touch from Karol Swiderski. We really just need... Oh, it was Józwiak, I'm sorry. Boateng, can we get the ball into Boateng? Boateng's not going to get there. Just slow in that final little spurt that he needed to have to get into space there and get onto the end of that ball. Roberts collects. The Philadelphia Union counterattack amounts to nothing. Diahare. Looking good there. Swiderski trying to cut it inside. Oh, but it's cut off by the Philadelphia Union defense. Burn to Milana, Carujo to Yoronen, up to Diahare, trying to go to Yoronen. Diahare. Oh, Boateng fighting his way through the midfield there. Yoronen to Józwiak to Boateng. Just Swiderski ends up on the ball here. Can he do something with it? No. Looks like he's hurt, but Diahare gets the shot off, and oh, it's saved. Just barely pushed to the right of the post, but Swiderski, our number 1 man, is down. And see, that's the kind of thing, like, if we had caused that animation, we would have been in so much trouble. But it's a good time to make some subs. We're going to put Santos in for Boateng, Swiderski, and Capetti. We're going to switch you to take Swiderski out, as is necessary due to injury. Got to put Vargas in. Yeah, Vargas. I want to put Jones in for... I'm going to put Jones, yeah. I'll put Jones in for Carujo. And we're going to roll like that for a minute and see if Santos and Vargas can add something. 3/4 of the way power. Ashley Westwood stands over it. Enzo Capetti, a master at heading. Oh, just weak. Absolutely weak. Derek Jones, a physical presence, tracking down Bazo and Bezo on the sideline there. Yoronen with a great bit of defense. Can he get rid of the ball? Geez, just a big touch. love to blame him for that, but that was all me. All me. Good touch. Diarra, his own goal. Can he finish this one? And he does in the 87th minute. Surely that's the win. Surely that is the goal that is going to send us into playoff position. If a few cards fall our way, that will be the goal that puts us in playoff position. 5 goals in 29 matches, and the 5th being the most important. And we will have one more game to play after this before we get to the first round of the playoffs and truly see whether we make it or not. But if we can find ourselves in a playoff position after this game, we just got to go up 2 spots, and we're only down a point from playoff position. If a couple of games go our way, a couple of results, then that puts us in playoff position, and that will make it so that we are defending playoff position rather than trying to earn it on decision day, which is massive. It's massive. And that's the game right there. That's going to be the whistle that we all were looking forward to hearing. 23rd minute save by Roberts being shown to us there, and I skipped right through it. I was going to talk about it, but never mind. By the way, guys, my name's Jono. I'm sure I've already said that, but I just wanted to thank you guys for watching, for hanging out. If you're still here in this series, after what's been a really, really rough time for my family and trying to, oh, look at that. I think we're going to, right when this, hopefully get to the playoffs, I think we're going to definitely add Phillips and Nicholas Thomas. But if you're still here with us, I just want to thank you because I love you guys. Make sure you have subscribed if you have not. Hopefully there's no more interruptions anytime soon. Cisniega transfer offer. I don't really want that player. Delegate, start. Oh no. I'm just gonna reject it. I don't want to put you guys through the trouble of watching me negotiate. There we go. I'll take $1 million from Boa Vista. Good percentage above what he's truly worth. Sitting on our bench right now. It's fine by me. All right, New York Red Bulls. Let's go check out before we play this. Oh no, we have a bunch of players on international duty. Are you kidding me? Hopefully they are in the same position because this, oh wow, we are 7 goals down in goal differential. So this is all going to depend on how New York FC does for us to get into playoff position. But we've done our part if we win this game. So who's New York playing? Let's just, all right. I've got enough on my plate. I'm going to stick in my own lane, focus on what we have to do, because we have a lot to do. Are you kidding me? All right. Let's go ahead and change the squad around here. I don't like how it makes you do that. It's not the coolest game mechanic of all time. Juzwiak for Miram. I hate to do this, but we got to put Santos in. He's our best player. He's our best midfielder. Bronico's got to go in. Gaines is probably going to get some playing time. Kalina for Swiderski. And Afu. I now hate that we got rid of Lindsay, that Lindsay left. That really hurts us. But we are dealing with what we have. We're working with what we have, let's put it that way. Bronico to left back. We saw him play there this year. So we'll see how that works. Miram on the left. Vargas on the right. And you know what? Let's put Bender on the left. Gaines will be a great power sub. And let's do this thing. I think that's what we got to go with. That is what we have to go with. Red Bull and Charlotte FC. The playoffs are on the line. It's decision day. Hop in the comments and tell me what you think is going to happen. And don't cheat. Don't cheat. Don't comment after this. I think Diahade is going to get the game-winning goal. He's one of my favorite players to play with right now. And I think Enzo Copetti is going to... Oh, no. Complain to the ref. No. Enzo Copetti, I think he'll come to life. I think he will adjust to this league in real life. I'm now talking about real life, not in this game. But I do think he will do well for himself at some point. Oh, what was that? Copetti offsides. I have belief in the lad. Oh, dangerous pass there from Nuno Santos. Bender to Copetti. Speaking of the devil. Santos, top left-hand corner. Nothing the goalie can do about it. Wonderful, wonderful finish. And we need to just dominate this game. Hopefully there is a depleted Red Bull squad. I did not really check out what their main lineup should look like. So I'm not sure how to I'm not sure if this is a depleted squad or not. I do know that by looking at the standings, we should not dominate them. So if we dominate them, I'm going to assume that they were depleted. I'm okay with assuming that. Ooh. Oh, bad pass from Nuno Santos. Looking for Copetti to make runs that he's not making right now. John Tolkien. Dangerous left back. Good steal. Bad passing it there. Somehow we're going to get away with that. I don't know if we deserve to or not. We definitely don't deserve to, I'll tell you that. Oh, Vargas on goal. Can he put one past the goalkeeper? And he does on the right-hand corner of the goal. Puts it in the right side netting. And Kieran Vargas gets his first goal of the season, I think. A player who everybody is just waiting, chomping at the bit to see him come into his own. A regular starter for Charlotte FC. Oh, Nuno Santos fighting for it there. Good to see the fight from him, though. Even though he does not get it. Aquinas. Good job from Corujo to Bronico. Bender to Westwood. Westwood back to Bender. Bender sees Copetti, finds Copetti. Copetti finds Diahade. Diahade puts it in the back of the net on an wide open goal. The goalie could do nothing about it. 3-0. There's a chance we can get those 7 goals that we needed for the goal differential. We're like on par for it right now. That would be something I'd love to see for sure. And 7 years ago. Brecht Diahade puts the ball in the back of the net. Corujo. Oh, it's a foul. Okay. I was like, what are you doing walking past the ball like that? Crazy man. Good steal from Byrne. Byrne to Westwood. Oh, Westwood was about to find Kieran Vargas on the right side there. He's going to slot him through and hope that his speed was enough to catch on to it. Oh, what I didn't see. Let's see. Can it show us? It showed us the results so far. I skipped right by him. Ah, okay. That's no fun. We are desperately hoping for a New York loss. I think I saw they were down 1-0. Even if they tie, that'll put us a point ahead of them. If not, we need 7 goals. So I'd rather not have to hope for 7 goals. That doesn't sound like a good. Oh, and another goal, this time from Ben Bender. BB15. Ben Bender. All right. Diahare to Vargas. Vargas, oh, takes a nice touch, and he comes away with that one. He gets a little bit lucky there, let's be honest. And then the ball is pushed out. Let me check on one thing for you guys. I'm not sure why the camera is skipping around like that. Hopefully the audio is not. Vargas going to be able to take this inside, pass it back, and it just doesn't quite go where he hopes that it would go. Diahare to Santos. Santos going to rip one right off the head of the Red Bulls defender. Carujo to Westwood to Santos for Capetti, who looks to be in a space. Capetti's going to shoot it back across his body. And is saved by the goalkeeper. Sorry, I'm trying to peek over to the OBS and see if I can figure out why my camera is skipping around, but it doesn't look like anything's going wrong. Oh, Capetti almost gets his head to that one. I'd really like to make a run at evening up the goal differential, if possible, if at all possible. Very good. Carujo to Westwood to Santos. Santos is just going to kind of give that one away. Sadly, but surely. Westwood. Oh, can't get that one. Oh, and New York's going to have an opportunity here, and Roberts closes that one down just enough to throw him off. And it is wide right. It's safe to say I don't think they have their full squad in. Jones for Carujo. Arfield in for Westwood. Toss Boateng in for Santos. Santos had a good game. Still, we got to get rid of the guy. He's just not on the Charlotte FC squad. It's not realistic to have him on here. Bender, I'm going to leave Bender in. Bender's been playing good on the left wing. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, because this is skipping around so bad and it's bothering me. I'm going to turn off the camera. And we're going to roll with that for a little while. So you guys can still hear me, but you don't have to see me skipping around. That's annoying. It's noise. It's distracting me. Kevin Prince Boateng coming in for Charlotte FC, who is already up big time here, late in the game. And that's going to be a goal for Ben Bender. A good assist from Enzo Capetti. 5-0 now. If New York City loses, oh my gosh, Ben. Oh, poor guy. Did y'all see that? Surely you saw that. All right, Ben Bender. Let's talk about this, my friend. Let's get to a different angle. We're going to hide this thing. There you are. Look at, dude, your leg is all messed up, dude. It's like a mime. Oh my gosh, how'd your leg even get twisted up like that? Ben Bender, what are you doing, man? Oh, geez. Okay. There we go. That's enough. Looked like he was playing a game of Twister. That's what it looked like. Oh, that would have been a beautiful pass. Boateng looking. Oh, and Dion is going to put a sixth one in. He's going to put a sixth one in, and that right there gets us so close. We got so close to evening up the goal differential. Red Bull's just getting routed here. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, guys. Y'all have still been seeing my frozen face. I didn't actually. I went to press the button, but I didn't press it correct. I didn't actually tell it to activate. So, sorry about that. My face is gone now. Thank God. You guys might like it better this way. If you guys like it better without my face, let me know. And I will be out of the image ASAP. It's easy for me. Charlotte FC sells Pablo Cisniega to Boa Vista, and that's okay with me. Let's take a look. Cisniega sold. U-Scout report. Samuel Ross, I'm sorry, buddy. Zachary Jones, I'm sorry. Adam White, right at the verge, like just right at the verge of being somebody that we could use. Frank Watson. Cody Harris, let's put you on the squad. You might be 62 overall already, which could be enough to get you in there. Enough to get you in the squad ASAP. Reject, we are not going to do any national team stuff. Christian Kalina headed out as well. So we got two goalkeepers out. We're going to be putting in a U squad goalkeeper for sure. Oh, and it looks like, oh. Well, we're going to get Santos out. But we didn't make it. New York FC tied and we were 2 away. Oh no, they won. What? I'm not sure what happened. Maybe they were down. Maybe they had a game in hand, and they just tied both of them. It's the only thing that could really make sense to me. But either which way, that's going to be the end of that season. Wow, I totally thought that we were in the playoffs. I was pushing this forward, trying to get ourselves to the playoffs, and just like that, we're out. We didn't make the playoffs in the first season. That is not what I wanted to do. Well, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and toss some guys on the squad from the U squad. Attacking wide back. Promote to senior team. He's going to have to get loaned out. Brendan Phillips. Let's make sure that his development is where we want it to be. Looks good to me. Promote to senior team. He will also probably be getting loaned out. How about Dende Hogan? I tried to go through here and write some of these guys down before we got to here. I think what I want to do is I need to add a goalkeeper for sure. Cameron Davis is looking like a prospect for us. We're definitely, I think Dembe Hogan is a guy who's going to make it on the squad. Dembe Hogan, wide winger from Ghana. If I'm not mistaken, he is our only guy who's left over from the original cast that we had here when we got the team, when we took control of the reins. I really don't see anything other than right winger that he could play, but I'm not happy with his development rate. But we will put him out on loan and we'll see what happens. There's nothing that can go wrong with that. Wide winger. Welcome to the squad, my friend, Mr. Hogan. Honestly, Eric Thomas, but he is way down in his overall for a 17-year-old. Yeah, I mean, he would be a good winger, but his passing is horrible. It makes me want to put him. I'd like him to be a center attacking mid, but let's see what happens if we put him at winger, right winger to be exact, and we'll go from there. Kuduho development schedule. Let's real quick. I want to take a look together. This will be the last thing we do this season. Let's put Brendan Phillips on the loan list. We're going to put Hogan on the loan list and Nick Thomas on the loan list. Hopefully some of these guys have gone up more than it's saying they're going up. As well, I want to look at Santos, Nuno Santos. What is his value? Let's go over one to financial. $8 million. And the release clause is 7.9. And somebody's matched that. So I think that's okay. If somebody wants to buy him for that, that would be okay with me. And yep, there we go. Athletic Club Bilbao. Could have gotten more for it, but I'm okay. I'm okay with that. A New Zealand transfer offer. Reject. No thank you. Let's go see. With that being said, we did get some more money. So we have $5 million. Yeah, so I don't think that's going to get us anywhere. Do me a favor, subscribe, like, comment. I'm going to get us through to the next season, to the beginning of the next season. And yeah, I'm going to look for some new players. I think what we need to do is find a replacement for Santos. I'm going to check out our salary cap situation, see how much we can really afford to spend. As well, hopefully get some of these guys loaned out here in January. And I'll probably have you join me. You guys will probably be, the next thing you'll be seeing is the end of the transfer window, the beginning of the season. So let's do this thing. Another MLS season on the way.